Well, all right, some good news today after the Detroit Lions released a list of bad news. Plenty of players on the injury list to start training camp. About an hour ago, while we were live on the Off the Cuff podcast, we had some breaking news with Tate Ratledge finally ending his holdout with the Detroit Lions. Let's bring in the news right now. Take a look at what we're talking about. So as about an hour ago, like I said, about 8:20 p.m., Jordan Schultz had an update that Tate Ratledge and the Lions have agreed to terms on their rookie contract. Now, this is per multiple sources. Again, per Jordan Schultz right now. But then I went and looked around. There wasn't a whole lot printed yet. But Tony Camino with NFL Trade Rumors had this to say. He said the Detroit Lions have signed second-round guard Tate Ratledge to a rookie contract. Now, Ratledge, obviously 23 years old, was a 4-year starter at Georgia. He earned first-team All-American and first-team All-SEC honors in 2024, along with the second-team All-American and first-team All-SEC in 2023. So pretty important guy that the Lions need in rookie minicamp, especially with the loss of Frank Ragnow and now the injury to Taylor Decker and others along this offensive line, the loss of guard Kevin Zeitler. The Lions are just kind of up against it this year with losses and injuries and change, a lot of change. And a holdout to boot was just too much for the Lions to handle, I think, right now this early in the season. But they're weeding through it. They're getting it done. Now, according to Camino, the Lions used the number 57 overall pick, obviously, to bring Tate Ratledge in during the draft. He was projected to sign a $7.65 million contract with a $2.2 million signing bonus. The question is, what does it all mean? Not for just the Detroit Lions and the fact that they've ended, which would be the fourth rookie in the second round to sign now, but the rest of the NFL and the NFL landscape. I think that this holdout this year has sent a clear message to the NFL that the players want change and they want to be treated fairly. The news broke all week long now that there's been a lot of collusion that has been swept aside by the NFL and the NFLPA, and they've both kind of hid it from the players. I think that this was the first opportunity for the players to kind of fight back and say, enough's enough. We're not going to be discounted or discredited anymore. We need some change. So it's good news, and I'm glad that the Lions are on the forefront, right? I'm glad that they're one of the first teams to get their player signed. Again, when the news came out earlier today of the Lions PUP list and the fact that Taylor Decker made that list, that didn't make me or any other Lions fans feel great about the start to this season. Again, like I said, I'll reiterate, we lose Kevin Zeitler. Frank Ragnow retires. Taylor Decker's on the PUP list. Not great news. And then Tate Ratledge is holding out. And so to start camp, it's a great opportunity for the other guys, that are trying to earn a spot on this roster to get more reps, right? It's going to give them more of an opportunity to get mixed in, once training camp fully kicks off on Saturday when the vets get in. My question to you would be this. Does anyone think at all that if there's something wrong with Taylor Decker that maybe, this kind of helped Brad push the envelope here with Tate Ratledge to get this deal done? I just don't see how the Lions are going to go through this season with these kind of issues, and thankfully they're not going to have them. They're not going to have an issue with their second rounder any longer, but this is great news for the Detroit Lions that Tate Ratledge is now signed and the holdout is over. We'll see you guys in the next one.